Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 6 of my full platinum walkthrough for Resident Evil Village. We are leaving the village. This is the final part of the first playthrough. So yeah, we're going to go and do the more linear part. We're going to go towards the end of the game. I was going to split up the final area and the actual final parts of the game, but that would have been sort of another video, only sort of 10-15 minutes. So I've added it onto the end here. So this one is quite long, over an hour. But we're going to finish this playthrough. So, first thing, we're starting off back here again, is start putting the parts of Rose, that's so miserable to say, into the plinth that's been sat here the whole time. So put all 4 parts in. We're going to be finishing off a lot of trophies, all the collectibles are going to be finished in that. The only ones that won't are the attachments for guns, the weapon parts. The rest will be, all of the goats will be, all of the files will be, all done. There we go, the giant's chalice. So you'll pick that up automatically once you put them all in. And then we'll actually go and put it in at the other end. And yeah, get on with it. Heisenberg, not that one though. So there are points in this game where you walk really slowly. It's actually quite frustrating when you're doing the speedrun, which we will be doing next. So the next video after this will be a complete knife-only 3-hour speedrun while spending less than 10,000 lei, which is a lot easier than it actually sounds. So yeah, we'll sort that out at the beginning of that video with regards to what to buy and what you'll need from the extra menu. But for now, we're just getting this done. So run all the way to this end and use the giant chalice on this thing. And then you're going to get... I'm going to be doing this a lot, but lots of cutscenes. I'm going to be skipping ahead. So yeah, the bridge is going to come up. That's going to let us go to Heisenberg's place. At this point, you should get the temporary measures trophy. That is a story-related one. So yeah, there's going to be lots of skipping things. And well, obviously I'll tell you like now, I've skipped this journey down here. It takes quite a while. There's going to be a typewriter on the right-hand side here. There we go. Throw saving if you like. Number 20. So there are only 20 save slots. So I'll be going back over the top of the previous ones. And yeah, it's lots of more difficult enemies in this. But like, it's completely different to what we've done so far. We've not encountered any of the enemies that appear here. But yeah, nothing happens here. There's nothing to find. Obviously, you're free to go and have a look, wander around, do what you like. But I'm obviously just getting us through it. And all you need to do is go into the barn and go downstairs. And then you'll actually go into the factory. So I'm checking corners again for stuff. Lots of items around in this, not in this particular area, but in this sort of video there'll be lots all lying around. Loads of ammo, mines, everything. Because the enemies do sort of step up in a difficulty. Quite drastically, really. Yeah, the chem. And then once you're done having a look around, then interact with this curtain here. I'm going to skip ahead again, of course, but you'll meet Heisenberg. And this guy. He's kind of the main enemy that follows. He doesn't really follow you, he just appears now and again. He can't be killed from the front, so once you get to this point, so once you get thrown down, it's quite a while, quite a long cutscene. Just run. You obviously can't take him on. So run until you get to this chute and then jump down.
Damn it.
And now we're in the factory. So obviously lots of scrap. You're going to find it. You'd think there'd be a lot more. It's literally lying around everywhere. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of scrap around. So you're not going to run out of pistol ammo, that's for sure. But it's also one of the weapons we'll be using the least. So here are the a new type of enemy, kind of. They're a variation, let's say. So it's these guys. We've done these quite a few times, but they have sort of a visor on, looking like Geordie LaForge over there. So yeah, you need to shoot them once to get the sort of helmet off, and then if you actually shoot them from behind, the headshots still count. If you shoot them from the front, so you're talking 4 shots, 5 shots maybe to the head, because they're wearing that thing. I think 1 shotgun blast can do it, maybe 2. So yeah, you will burn through pistol ammo quite quickly. But the real new enemies haven't turned up yet. We did get a little preview of them in a picture very early on in the village. And there they all are, sort of hanging off there. There's actually a trophy, quit hanging around, which we're going to do in a moment, which is for shooting one of those down. You can get closer to this conveyor belt later on, but you can actually hit it from here. So here's our good old friend Duke. We'll sell whatever we have. Oh yeah, now he has the final upgrade for your inventory, so buy that. It is expensive, but it's worth it, so buy it. You'll need it to carry all the weapons. You can see them up here, so you can hit them with the pistol. Might take you a few shots trying to lead it, but yeah, there we go. Maybe aim a bit towards the actual bit higher, the connecting thing, as opposed to the actual body. But yeah, you can hit it from there. Simple enough. Do another quick save and continue on. So here's kind of where we are. It does seem a bit of a maze, this place, but you'll be back here running around quite a lot during the mercenaries as well. So by that point, it'll definitely make sense. So yeah, new door system. You need to shoot them out. You can use a knife if you wish. I know there are enemies behind this one. So even shotgun to the head is doesn't really. Come on, auto aim there. Doesn't do too much. So a new type of skull as well. You should have roughly, I think it's 1.2 million lay by the end of this playthrough, hopefully. So we'll go through this door. All the other stuff you can't go in. So there's a door on the left, there's a bridge to the right. You can't do any of that yet. So we need to come down here into this sort of forge. You can see it directly ahead of me there. That's we need to forge quite a lot. So we need a lot of molds to bring back here and forge different things. So we'll be doing that. That's from one of the guys. I'm getting confused. That lay popping up then. It's from one of these through this door. Another skull as well. So we're going to be opening that up next, but we need to go and get the mold for it, which is we'll go up here. I'm going to get introduced to yet another enemy. So you could probably use something like, don't use your mines, but pipe bombs. Mines are going to come in very helpful later on. I'm going to show you how helpful in a moment. So yeah, again, feel free to use your lockpick. There's nothing hidden that we actually need behind a lockpick. So if you ever see anything, I think here we just have a crystal. Yeah, yellow quartz. That door will unlock later, a lot later. But for now, here's the new enemy type. So this guy's alright straight away now. He's fine. He's not going to get up yet. So we'll just lay a little mine down for him for when he does get up. So you put it about here. He'll sort of walk off to this side a bit as he gets up. Now the trick with these is that they have a glowing circle in the middle of them, a bit like Iron Man. That's the bit you want to hit. That's their weak bit. But they try and guard it with a drill hand. Quite a lot. So you can hit them from behind as well. So you see he went to bring his arm up there. One shot should move their arm out of the way. The next one you can follow up with a shot to the heart. Yeah, they're vicious as well, and they are quick. You need to shut them down quickly. So I've got that mold. I'm going to run back and make the horsey thing that goes in that wall. Where is it? Relief mold. There it is. The horsey relief. So there's different variations on that new enemy as well. There's a flying one. There's a really heavily armored one. Like Iron Man 1, Generation 1. There's quite a few. There's a fast one. There's one with it on its back as opposed to its chest. Yeah. You'll get to know them as well during Mercenaries. A good weapon to actually use against them is the sniper rifle. You will see me doing it later on. Because obviously you don't have, if you are using easy and you do have auto lock on, you can move around easier with the sniper rifle as well and get them from a distance, which is the most important. Here's another one of these up. I'm going to realise, I've just realised then, I think I'll do it now. My inventory is awful. It's horribly cluttered. So I'm going to move it around a bit just to clean it up a bit. I think I'll do it now. Yeah. So right now I'm just moving stuff around to get it a bit more organised. Probably burn through most of this ammo later anyway. So this next bit we've got coming up is fairly straightforward. You can see these sort of moving things. You'll see it in a moment. You can stop them or you can run past them. You see they've got a glowing dot on them. You're going to see it there. That arm has a glowing dot in the top there. You can shoot it and it will stop it. Or, there we are. It'll stop it and you can just walk underneath. Or you can just go for it. I do get the timing completely wrong on the final one I go for. It doesn't kill you outright, but it definitely hurts. And it does kill these as well. So if you pounce him back, there we go, he's dead. So I'm staying back here because I know there's definitely 3 guys up here from around this motor, this engine. He's not coming through, never mind. So they do have their dots all in different places. This one's on the top near the wheel. Some of them are harder to hit. These guys take a punch as well. So one will knock the thing off his head and then the second one will actually kill them. So you can time, I'm going to time this one. You can just run underneath it if you don't want to use your ammo up. This final one has, what is it, 5 on there? Oh, it's not even the final one. The next one is, it seems quicker, the last one. So you got this final one, which is one of the slower ones. I'm sure the other one is quicker. Just waiting for him to get hit. I did kill the other one. There was 2 of these enemies here. I pushed the other one back again using a bullet. Yeah, I timed that one. That was a bit slow. Now this one is quicker. That you can shut this one down. I was just getting a bit cocky. I'm not sure about that. I was already clear by the time that thing hit me. It definitely felt like I was anyway. Yeah, so I'm in that state that will disappear shortly. Where the screen is red, but that is fine. It will disappear in a minute anyway. Healing is not a problem in this bit. The final boss fight, yes, you may want to heal, but in this bit we can be prepared using mines and stuff, so nothing should really get close to us. The final one here is going to pop out later on, so be aware for that. Back in the forge there. I'm just going to blow this wall up. The final treasure that we need to put together is here, or the first piece of it. This here, the mechanical part, the cylinder. So don't sell that. Keep hold of it. We need to make a cog for that, which is what we'll do in a moment. We need the cog mold. Just looking for stuff. Nothing around there. There is a map here, so make sure you grab that. And then actually a collectible as well, finally. A note there. What are we, nearly 15 minutes in? The first collectible there. So now we can just run back and make this cog. But, like I said, that final one is going to come running out, jumping out. So we will surprise him with a mine as well. Just got the 4 left. Can get nice and close before he even starts walking at you. And it does leave them vulnerable, which is good. So it should be, in theory, if you're on easy like I am, one mine, one shotgun blast to the chest will drop them. So we'll make the cog. So once we put this cog into the machine in the next room, we're actually going to get shut out of this area for a while. We will be back, but it's kind of pushing us down a path at this point. So once we put this in and turn the power back on, we'll be shut out. You're going to see all the shutters change. The gates will come down and that one will go up. So behind us is now locked as well. So while it does seem quite confusing, it's all very similar. There is going to be a guy appearing from behind as well. Completely forgot about him. So yeah, you should be there. A good example actually. You can shoot one to the arm, we'll throw it back, and then one to the chest. One to the arm, one to the chest. Or sometimes he'll just come for you like that. If he does get you, don't worry. The first one won't kill you if you aren't in red. But if you are red, it will. There is going to be another one down there, so we'll just go around here and grab anything. Well, we've got lay, ammo, sniper rifle ammo. So yes, the sniper rifle is actually very good against these. It may think it's not. It's actually a good idea to maybe practice a bit, especially for mercenaries. We'll be using the sniper rifle and the shotgun, depending on the stage. He left himself open that time, didn't he? Simple enough. They look a lot worse than they are, I think. Very simple to manage. In the hardest difficulty, we'll be using flash grenades a lot, because you can stun them and it just leaves them open. You'll see me do it later to the more difficult ones. We'll have an infinite stun grenades, infinite regular grenades. We'll make short work of them. One more here. He's going to appear next to this door. Yeah, should have waited. It doesn't work. So he left himself open, so I thought shotgun now, then mine. But no, it doesn't do enough damage. Weirdly. Switch to the knife for this one. It's going to save me 5 bullets if I do this. There's a mine here in this corner. You're going to want to grab that for sure. And now you're going to have 3 of the regular little guys here. So yeah, get used to this map. We'll be down here. Or you, hopefully I won't be. I've done it a few times already. I should be practiced. But in Mercenaries, we'll be down here a lot. You're going to want to remember this place. Weirdly nothing. Like in these side rooms in Mercenaries, there'll be time bonuses and extra power-ups and things. There's not actually anything here in the main game. Right, extra different guy. Not an extra, a different guy this time. This is the one with the one on the back. So they are weaker, because a mine will kill them. But straight up, you're not going to be able to get straight through to him. He's a bit keen. So a single mine will kill these ones. But they are more vicious, those ones as well. Yeah, save yourself another 5 ammo. Do it with a knife. So this is where we started off. This is where we first came in. We ran past that door, and and this bridge. We came through the door on the right there. So we're kind of going full circle now. We can go back to the forge at this point. Oh, getting ahead. Get the gunpowder. There is another guy here. He's one of the easy ones again, so a single mine will do it. Those things on the wall, if you're wondering, you shoot them when they walk past and it stuns them. You're going to see, I think it does actually go off now. Yes, you can see there it kind of just stuns, or just blows up, stuns them. But a single mine also does the same thing. Another 5 door, so don't do what I do here. Don't get too keen going through this door. Just go through it slowly. Because, yeah. That will happen. Yeah, just kind of go through slow. Or just turn left and run for it. And then all you got to do is duck under there and get to this door. You're fine once you get through this door. You're going to hear him banging, trying to get in. I don't think he can. I hope not. No, he's not. It's fine. Yeah, so we've come full circle. This is the lift where the Duke is. So if you open up this, you're going to bring it up. You can now save and things like that and go back down to the initial floor as well, which is B4. No, B3. So we'll just do save. We'll sell some any other stuff we've actually got.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
We won't need to buy anything else from him at this point. So sell everything apart from the mechanical part, the cylinder. And once we're done with all of that, we are going to carry on. We're not going to go down to B4 yet. There is a goat we can get at this point, but we'll get that later as well. So at this point you are actually closer to those ones that are sort of dangling across, so you can shoot them a bit easier from here.
Got a long way to go.
But you've probably already done that by now. Got that trophy out of the way. So we're in a mine now. Watch your corners. Especially on the right hand side in a moment. There's going to be a guy. You should hear him as you come towards this. One for good luck. See that guy, he managed to kill him without his visor coming off because we were shooting him in the back of the head. So it's one fewer shots if you can do that. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, I bet there's a load of crystals in the ceiling of this one. I know there's a crystal in this drill bit here, this auger, but yeah, I bet there's loads in the ceiling around here, so maybe worth a look. But we're going to have more than enough, so don't worry. There are 3 in here. So here I actually get, on this third one, a shotgun. 1 to the head takes it down. Which I was not expecting, to be honest. Seems a bit risky getting that close to them, but might be worth it if you're low on ammo. Yeah, see there's a crystal fragment in the bottom of the drill bit. All this stuff we will just be speed running through. We will not be fighting anything. Well, we will be fighting stuff in the next playthrough because the knife we will have is a lot better than the one that we currently have. We'll be buying it in the bonus menu at the end of this. Well, at the beginning of the next video, but the end of this playthrough. We will obviously still need to be collecting lay, so the idea is kind of kill stuff and be picking their sort of rewards up as we go. So yeah, just blow this wall up, just grab these 4 crystals as well. So yeah, in the next playthrough we'll be killing and moving and picking up at the same time Not really going for treasure unless it's literally right there. Because we will need another 1 million. But we also will get a lot of that from boss crystals and things like that. So, you can see there's a big fan rotating above me. I do look up, yes, look up now. So there's 4 points on it. The red glowing things, you should know what to do with those by now. Shoot them. And it's going to stop that fan at the top. But before we can get to the top, there's going to be 2 more, another 2 variations, or 1 variation, 2 of them. They're the flying ones. So you should be able to put a mine right here. I think a mine and a grenade launcher is enough to take one of these down. Yeah, so this one, I do put the mine down. This one's not been touched yet. So the mine, switch to the grenade launcher. Yeah, that's enough to get him down. So the other one's still around somewhere. Where is he? Down there. Come on, no. He's gone that way now. He's already been softened up. There we go. Once both of them are down, it's you're free. There's lots of ammo and parts around, so do look around and obviously take the crystals from them. Now it's basically just make your way to the top, and as you're going around, keep looking up and see if you can shoot any of those red lights out as you go. Yeah, it's linear. You can't get lost, so just keep going up. Keep checking the corners. There we go, and get to that one in a minute. And then there's the last one. There are 4. I did one right at the beginning, didn't I? Check all the corners for stuff to pick up. And then that's it. It's actually a really cool thing to actually walk on. I don't know. I think it's cool the way they've done this with the fan. We'll make your way up to the top like that. Anyway, nearly there now. So we're going to break this. What's in here? Lay, I think. Remember? Yes, that's right. And then we're going to get a note, which is going to be through this door. Along with a map. Nope, nothing in that corner. So you've got the note on this desk here. Or the file. There's a map here. Obviously it's not needed, but you might as well pick it up while you're here. Next up is not actually the goats, but we're going to move this thing out of the way. This trolley out of the way and duck through this duct here. And we're going to get the ball mould. So the ball for the labyrinth. I haven't actually shown you the labyrinth yet. It's right on the bottom floor where we came in. But there is one more, and then we've got the ball mould, which is in here. So we'll make that along with the key shortly. And that will be everything moulded then. So we'll go back through and we'll go upstairs. Okay, right, this bit is automatic, so you are going to get pulled towards this fan. Have a gun open before ready before you get sucked towards it, because if you've got your knife, you'll have to switch your weapon. Obviously, gives you a bit less time. Yeah, and obviously shoot the middle bit, and that's going to stop the fan. Just one shot will do it. Just be ready to do it. That's all.
That was close.
And then once you have done that, turn around and run to this side, and this is where the goat is. You can see it there. No idea how it's stuck there, but it is. Bit of scrap lying around, and then we'll run right to the other end, but don't go running through. You can see there's a lot of smoke here. Don't be tempted, just keep on running through, because there's a drop directly after it. So yeah, slow down. There we go. And walk round the pipes to get to the ladder. And we've basically come all the way around, and we'll be right at the top shortly. We'll be able to call the lift again, but then we'll have to go all the way back to the bottom again to use the mould or the forge. So we are nearly there. Nearly there. This is the last area. The boss fight is directly after this. And then there is another section, but without spoiling things. I'm trying not to, as we go, spoil things. I'll let you see things for yourself. Yeah, there is a section after this. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it anymore, but I put them all together in this last final video. It is short, the last bit. So there's the mold. So we've got the key mold. We can now leave this place, but we'll do a couple of extra things before we go. So we'll run back up here, and then we are at the lift again. So you can call it, and it'll come right to the top. So this is B1 that we're on now. We need to go all the way back to B4. Back to before. Sorry, that was bad. Now there is a goat. It's not listed in the top corner right now, but if you can get it now, try. Obviously, I'm going to show you where it is. I've not been able to shoot it on the way down the lift so far, but it's easier as you're going up. So we do need to come back up here because there's a door behind us we need to make a key for first. So that's why we've got to go down to B4. So there's a goat on the way down. So if you look this side here, you're going to see it. It's just sat on one of the points. It's easy to remember as you come up. So if you switch to shotgun, it has obviously the widest spread. It's going to be... No! Missed it. So as you're coming up, it's a lot easier because you can count it from... it's near the beginning as you're going up. So we will... don't worry, we'll get it in shortly. But if you can get it now, try it, obviously. And you can keep going up and down with the lift until you do have it. You're going to miss it, so don't worry. So yeah, we're running back. So we've gone through the very first door. We're running back to the forge. Obviously, it's a lot darker now. Bigger enemies ahead. And I will start using the sniper rifle as well. So, is this where I start using the sniper rifle? Obviously, you're going for the chest again. It's the best point. But I'm running low on shotgun ammo. I think that's the point. And I thought, instead of crafting more, I might as well try the sniper rifle out. I do know it's good. We will be using it in mercenaries. And you can hit them right in the chest, and you don't have that pull from the auto aim. I know I can just turn auto aim off, and you can as well. So there is one coming through this door here. Yeah, here we go. Go for the sniper rifle. So you can pinpoint the chest a lot easier. So even from the side, you're able to hit it. There, done. So it may seem like a stupid idea to use the sniper rifle in such close quarters, but it can help because you've got to pick that certain point up on them. So when we get through to the forge, make the key and the ball. It's obviously going to take a minute. And then we're going to go to a couple of side areas. So to the right hand side there is a key door, which we're obviously making that key now. And to the left hand side there is a door that opened up once we turned the power on. But because the shutters came down when we turned the power on, we've not been able to get to it until now. So there we go, Heisenberg's key. And then this is back where the Duke is. We've got the ball, and we'll do the labyrinth, obviously, for the crystal. Get that lay up. There we go, horseball, iron horseball. So we'll go to the left first because it's closest and right here. So there are going to be bigger enemies you need to be aware of. So this is the door, so you need to press this switch here. It's now powered on so you can get in. There's not one right away, but he's going to come bursting through the door. Not the door, this one. The shut one at the end of this one. So that door there, he'll come barging through it. So again, we're going to use the sniper rifle. He hadn't lit up then, had he? He wasn't ready. Nope, that was a good shot. Getting too close. Just like to make it look difficult, you see. Nah, 3. I think it's 3. It's 3, isn't it? 3 shots to the chest seems to be the number you want to go for. And then inside of here is the customizable part for the Wolfsbane, so a long barrel. That thing to the left is not one of the notes or anything that we need, but you might as well listen to it. It does go on, but I'm going to run away and carry on, but you might want to listen to it. So we're going to equip the extra long barrel. Again, doesn't affect the size in your inventory, so that's good. We'll be scaling the inventory down a lot after this playthrough, getting rid of ammo and stuff like that. We won't need it anymore. We'll have infinite ammo from the end for the next two. Well, the next two we won't be using any ammo. We will just have a knife. But we will still all have all of our weapons and stuff. So we'll go to the opposite side this time. Grab this. Missed that from before. And here's going to be a door with the new key we've just got. So there's a few of the regular ones, the ones with the visors on. And in here is basically just the second part of that treasure. It's not essential to come in here, but we're so close, it might as well. All over the place. That auto aim, pulling to the side, up and down. There, okay. So we'll do the normal checks around the edges. And in here is the second part of the weapon. So mechanical part, the shaft. You combine the two together, the shaft and the cylinder, and you're going to get yourself a nice weapon that you can't use, but you can sell. The hammer. So we'll sell that later on. That's the final treasure, or the one that you put together. Now it's just a case of getting back to the lift, back to where the Duke is, and going up and opening the door. Not as simple as you might think, because there are things here now. Enemies here. There's one above. So I'm going back exactly the same way we came in. There's one here, and he's really heavily armoured. So have a mine or a grenade or anything ready, pipe bomb, whatever you've got, to strip his armour. You're going to just see it make him out as he comes towards. But he is, he's like the original Iron Man, covered in the stuff. So once he is uncovered, he is fairly simple to kill. But might as well just finish him with the grenade launcher anyway. The grenade launcher is something we will be using for the very final fight. Not doing that. What I was trying to do there was change ammo. So if you hold L2 and press X, you'll change ammo. I'm moving to flashbangs. You're going to see how effective and how good these are. I do actually need to strip the armour first. So I need to switch back, strip his armour, and then we'll get the flashbang out. And then if you switch to whatever you have, so we'll go for the sniper rifle again, it's completely stunned. So we'll be doing this a lot in the hardest playthrough, and we will have one of the more powerful weapons as well, so it just makes the playthrough so easy. Infinite ammo for the rocket launch, the grenade launcher, infinite flashbangs. Just completely stop all enemies in their tracks. And yeah, easy peasy. And we will use flashbangs for the next sort of mini boss that's coming up. So we're back here where the Duke is. If you come into this room on the only one we haven't been into yet, there is the labyrinth. It's easy enough, this one. So combine the ball with it. Obviously get as many attempts as you like. Yeah, you can't fall off here, so don't worry. You're gonna get kind of trapped in that little section there. You just want to wait until the ball goes all the way around. Drop it down, and then you want, this bit is a bit dodgy. You need to move it towards the rotating bit, and here you need to kind of move it forward as it comes into place. Otherwise, it will just carry on. You need to kind of drop it off. Here, you need to push back. You can see the yellow tape there. You will fall off if you're not far enough back, and then you need to wait until this yellow sort of train car comes underneath, and you need to drop inside of it. So that's what we'll do. And you can drop here, so the cart will stop here, but not very long. So you need to get momentum going and sort of shoot the ball forward as it's travelling forward. So now, and tilt and try and throw it off. And that's it. You're done. And that's all the labyrinths is. Blister Skull, Bister Skull. I don't even... Byster Skull. I don't even know what that is. And obviously we'll go and sell that stuff. But before that, we're going to try and get that goat. So from the starting point, you've got one, and then you've got the one with the gate, and then at the top of this one, that's where the goat is. So there's one, gate, one kind of thing, and it's at the top of the sort of third one. And of course, if you do miss, you can just keep going up and down until you do get it. Make sure you do. Obviously, I'm not selling the treasures. We do see the Duke again, but I'm not selling them now. We'll do later on, don't worry. Ahead here, once you've used a key, go into this room. There's quite a lot in here, actually. It's kind of setting you up for a fight that's going to come up in a minute. There is a file, so make sure you grab that. The Sturm, which is the enemy we're going to fight against. I'm not going to spoil it. Well, you know who it is. It's the fan guy. It's him. He's going to tell you that you can't attack him head on. You need to hit him from the back. And that's what we'll do. So we're going to use the grenade launcher, and we're also going to use... if you have Wolfsbane left, you can use it now. If not, don't worry. Just use the sniper rifle, shotgun, whatever you got that hits hard. But most importantly, you want the grenade launcher with flashbangs, which I'm going to switch to. Do we have the right ones? The pictures in the bottom corner look very similar. I'm just trying to decide which one it is. Flashbangs are these ones, where it goes all the way around to the bottom. Come in here and then sort of edge forward here and slow down. Now what he will usually do is he will charge towards you and break through all of the walls to try and get to you. And he'll do it in a... He obviously can't see you, and he'll try and come for you. If you use a flashbang, it completely throws him off and he just smashes into the nearest wall, which is what he's doing here. Doesn't come anywhere near you. So, a flashbang, and he's going to go off to the left-hand side now and just smash into a wall randomly. What have we got? One... Is that one more? Yeah, so 3 Wolfsbane will kill him. Obviously, if you want to use sniper rifle, whatever you've got, then go for it. But you don't need the Wolfsbane after this. Well, you can use it, obviously, if you have it, but we don't need it specifically for anything. But just 3 quick shots into his sort of exhaust on the back. It's going to make really quick work of him. So I'm just looking round. He hasn't broken many of the walls down, so I'm not having to walk around. Used to having walk around so many walls. It's usually completely empty, that room. In here is a cigar. This is actually a treasure. Okay. And another file. And then we're going to go through the duct on the right hand side here to get another goat, the penultimate goat. This is the last goat for this area. The last one is later on, so don't worry, you've not missed it. There he is in the corner. And we're almost done now. Moving on to the boss. So you can see in the top corner, the next one is Chris's computer. We're going to find Chris's computer, obviously. The note. So yeah, can't really hide that fact. We'll drop down. There's not much. There's a few boxes around, and that's pretty much it. It's quite linear. There's not actually much to look around at here. Basically just need to go up that and go through a door. I don't think you can fall... No, you can't fall off. It's Resident Evil. You can't fall off edges. That's like the best part of Resident Evil, isn't it? That you can't fall off the edges. It's a design that... part of the design that I really like that they've kept in. It does feel old, but I don't care. So when you go through this door, the cutscene's going to have... This is a cutscene happening now. And a thing will happen and you'll end up down here. I'm not going to tell you in case you want to watch it. And you're going to go through this grate, move something out of the way. I don't actually know what it is, just a piece of metal, I think, or whatever that is. Yeah, and another cutscene will happen. Again, I'm not going to tell you who or what, but I think you can guess. But there you go. I'm going to skip ahead, and then at this point, you're going to look here and get this. This is Chris's computer. So a couple of cutscenes quickly, one after another. There's a save point here. This is kind of the end now. Not that you can go back anyway. We're going to be using that thing. There are a few things around here. I'm checking the corners. That's where we came through, so we don't need to go through that. There's just, I think there is some lay in one of the back corners. That's water. Obviously can't go in that. Can't use that. Here we are in the corner. Yeah, lay. There we go. And then once you're ready, get into this contraption. Get onto it, hold. And we'll go and take on Heisenberg. So, this is a tank, kind of. It works similar to normal attacks, really. You have a guard, which is L1. You will aim with L2 and R2. So if you hold L2, it will, there at the bottom it says ready cannon, and then R2 to fire cannon, or you just hold R2 for the machine gun. Simple stuff. You need to use the cannon to blow that door through. You can see there it says reloading, so you're going to have to wait until the cannon's ready again to use it. Basically just fire at this guy. He has 3 points of weakness. You can see at the bottom corner there, he was kind of flashing orange, and there's one on each elbow as well. So you want to try and hit those and it'll throw him back. And that's when you use the cannon as well. If he's close, use the cannon. That throws him back. So whenever it's ready, use it and it will throw him back, which I do there. And then aim for one of his orange spots. So in his bottom right hand side or his elbows. When he does this, move in close if you can and try and go for the head, and it will stop it. Otherwise he'll throw all of those metal parts to the side. And then just keep going for the orange parts. Sort of throws him off. You can see he gets all disorientated when you blow them up. Gives you more time. And then just keep going. They do come back. It's really odd. They just really respawn. So there we go. There. So when this kind of happens, he's done for. You can keep shooting at him. He's not coming for you anymore. Might as well just throw an extra one in there. We're just kind of waiting for him to move into the middle, so he does this. And then he's going to pull you up into the air. You need to just shoot him again. So keep shooting, and then your cannon's ready. Just blast the cannon, and you're going to get thrown off your machine. And now it's a case of use whatever you've got that's powerful. We'll go for the grenade launcher. Now after this fight finishes, you may want to watch all the cutscenes. I'm going to skip them pretty quickly. If you don't want spoilers or anything, then after this fight, just watch all of the cutscenes. And once you recontrol the character, that's when to start again, I suppose. So yeah, just keep shooting him with grenades. And then when he sort of makes a big loud squeal, you know he's done for. And he's just going to move into the middle again, do another one of those storms, and it's all automatic at this point, so don't need to do anything, don't worry about it. So he's going to try and pull you into that turbine, but you'll automatically stop it, so I'm going to skip it there, we don't need to. And once you've beaten him, you're going to get the Iron Giant Down trophy and his crystallized form. So, stop. Okay. So there's cutscenes, you've watched them all, you know what's happening. You're playing as Chris now. And yeah, we're going to get the map I hate this word. Mapmatician. It's not a real word, is it? Mapmatician. So this is for finding all of the areas in the game. We've done it automatically by just getting everything. And this is the point, this is like the final area of the game. So once you've watched this little cutscene and look down on the village, there it is, Mapmatician. Mapmatician. Yeah, and then we got to use Chris's rifle, which is amazing. It just melts these werewolves. So all we got to do is make our way through here. It just melts them. It's amazing. And this is another weapon we'll have infinite ammo for as well. We'll buy this. We'll be using this to a degree in the hard playthrough. I like it. It's good early on. Lots of ammo and stuff here. Again, still don't heal. Still don't heal. And when you get to this point, you're going to open this gate. There is lots of instances in this part where you're automatically slowed down with your walking. Like now you're going to see it happen. I'm not doing that. It's kind of a loading thing. Just run. There's going to be 2 big werewolves. I don't know if you're going to see it spawn. It's going to jump. Yeah, just kind of see it at the top corner there. You can shoot them if you want, but there's no point. They're not going to drop anything that you can pick up. So just run for this corner. You don't need to fight them. They're not going to follow you, so don't worry. It's just 2 of those bigger ones. Not the armoured ones, the ones that look like a dog. So yeah, it's all very linear, this part. It's just kind of an action part. Melting werewolves, lichens. And you do get a lot of ammo. We've got 755 rounds spare, 30 in the gun. Even the ones which you're going to see the ones with the armor in a minute, it gets rid of those no problem as well. So it's a case of using the lock on. It's almost like a shooting gallery, this part. There's one of the big ones. That's him done. And you're moving towards the central part. That's what we're doing. You can get caught out occasionally, like now, because the ammo is quite low and you're shooting very quickly. So 30 is not a big clip on this thing. Magazine, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so once you get to this, you're going to get another little cutscene here. And this we need to kill, and we're going to use laser targeting, so you need to do it 3 times. So get the laser target out, it'll automatically come out, but it's going to be down on your D-pad by default. As you're doing it, it's got to fill those circles up, and then it'll hit. Move to the left-hand side and look for this building. This is kind of just the safest place to go. Grab all this stuff here, and then head up the ladder. This is definitely the best place to go in the hard playthrough. And there's going to be guys with the arrows on top. You're going to see them kind of spawn on top. They've already spawned at this point. They come in waves. But they have to jump on this roof, so it gives you plenty of time to mow them down. And you will see them spawn on the left on top of the sort of mutation. There, you can just kind of see it in the top corner there. Some of them do have arrows, bone arrow, so stay ducked behind there. You can see them coming in now. Ducked behind this roof and you'll be fine. They won't hit you. And just keep mowing them down and wait for him to say that the laser targeting is done. So yeah, I can see that there were some coming. I know at this point if I'll be quick enough to get the laser target off. Once you do, any of them that are around will die. So even if they're right next to you. So that's number 2. We need to do it 3 times. Now you're going to get some of the big guys turn up as well. But I mean, with this weapon, they're not a problem whatsoever. Start using some grenades, because why not? Just want to thin them out so I've got enough time to pop the laser target off. It is ready, so just clear these out and we're good to go. Use a grenade on the last ones. And you just need to roughly aim at it. You don't need to be 100% accurate, as long as you're kind of hitting it. Here comes one. He's coming. Off he goes. And that's it. 3. Done. Now, we need to do the part that is going to give you the most trouble during your knife run with regards to time. Because we're going to try and do it, obviously, under 3 hours. This part that's coming up is very easy now on easy, because we're able to use the laser guided missile again for this little mini boss. But in the knife run, it takes about 15 minutes. And obviously, because we're trying to speedrun it as well, it can hinder you. So you may have to split up your playthroughs at the end. It's fine. You just need to do this section again. And the boss from before. So he's going to try. I moved too soon then. He kind of charges his jumps up and slams onto the ground. You can usually run underneath him. Most of him is armoured. His bottom, his leg here is not there, kind of ish. And his back isn't. But most of them you can see it's yellow sparks everywhere. I don't need to be shooting him at this point. We're going to hit him with a laser target, which is going to come on in a minute. He's jumped backwards. Come on. I was not expecting him to jump backwards. He's supposed to go forwards. So, yeah, find any part that hasn't got any armour on and just pump a load into him. He'll jump up there and he'll try and do this charge jump again. I'm going to mistime it again because the running didn't happen. We're just waiting for the laser, and as soon as he says it, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So just aim it roughly at him quickly. And you're done. So yeah, in the next playthrough we're going to have to knife that bottom, that leg, a lot, and it does take literally 15 minutes to kill this guy. Obviously we can heal as much as we like, but yeah, you may run out of time. Only just. You'll either make it or run out. It's going to be very close, but you can do the knife only, and then just load that last save that we did just before we got onto that machine, and quickly run through it again and get your speed run. So it's not a problem. You may or may not need to do that, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And yeah, that's it for Chris, really. We're going to run down here, get the root of the Matter trophy. So he's going to cutscene, he's going to throw a grenade onto it, and once that happens, you can get root of the Matter. That is story. And then once that has happened, look to the right here. It's quite hard to see, but it's across the water here. There's another goat underneath this statue at the foot of it. There it is. So you shoot that, that's number 20, and you're going to get Heretic. And then we're going to finish off the files in this room up here. So if you just run up these steps, there's kind of exposition dump time. Revelation, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of it is in note and picture form, but we only need the notes for the trophy. So burst through here, there's going to be 4 books directly ahead of you. You need to examine them to read them. So do each one at a time. It's a bit time consuming because you've got to pick them up, open them, put them down. But you'll want to read all this anyway. So if this is your first playthrough, definitely go through all this, read it all. It's going to tell you about everyone, everything. So those 4, there's loads of photos and everything around. So go around, look at everything. Here's the next note. It's in the middle of these 2 photos. And then round the other side is the final note of the game, in between more photos. And there you go, Bookworm, done. So once you're done, once you've had a look around, taken everything in, go to this gate, shoot the lock, and move towards it, and then that's going to happen. So, spoiler, stop. Until the cutscene. I've skipped ahead. You will know everything now. And then we're going to move forward at this point. And I've just left this in because we are actually controlling him, but move forward, and once he brings his hands up again, that's a cutscene, and I'm going to skip ahead. And then we'll be back. There's lots of little cutscenes and things happen, and then eventually when you regain control, you will be back here.
I gotta go.
You recognise where we are, where the Duke is, and this is the final point of the game where you can speak to the Duke and save. So do so. So we're going to unload everything. We don't need to buy anything. So yeah, there's nothing else to buy, so don't worry about any of that. So yeah, sell everything off. All the crystals and everything. You should get over 1 million easy. Cigar can go. A $3 cigar. Got loads of heals. You want a couple. So you should have only just probably healed once, maybe twice if you got stuck. You definitely want to save a heal for this now, or have one ready, because there is a chance you may need to use it. And save before we go and do the final boss. It's just a case of run down here. We've been down here before a few times. Again, it's going to do that annoying. You can see how slow. This is even worse when you're trying to do the speed run. It's just slowly making you wander down here. Make quite a few explosive rounds as well. What have we got there? 14 should do it. Doesn't matter if you don't have enough. You can use other stuff. Like I've still got stuff for the Magnum. I've got Magnum rounds. These don't drop anything, so just kill and move on. There, finally got my speed back. And then once you're at the top, there's going to be another cutscene as you go through the sort of vines, and the boss fight will start. Obviously, I'm going to skip it, and then get your grenade launcher ready. So, here we go. Final fight. Just use the grenade launcher. I mean, there's not much else to it, really. She has different forms, so you hit her twice, she's going to turn into the spider. And then once she's the spider, hit her another couple of times. She'll jump around all over the place. I think this one misses. Yeah, that was bad timing. She'll try and jump on top of you. Just keep moving. It's not difficult. And once you've hit her twice, she'll change again into a sort of flying form. Just keep trying to hit her. Maybe wait until she moves and then hit her. She'll try and dive towards you, a bit like the Valkyrie from God of War. At that point, she'll summon an orb above her head. You saw it kind of explode. I kind of jumped the gun. At that point, she'll try and warp underground and try and attack you from through fog. You can stop it by hitting her there. You saw it sort of went black and white. And then at this point, these vines are going to come up. I'm going to make a few more explosive rounds, so we've got enough. Stay behind one of the sets of vines. There's 2 sets of 3. You can't hit, don't go for it. Just wait for this to play out, and then you can carry on. And that's it, really. I think I take damage in a moment. Yeah, where is it? I go into red, and I do actually heal because I've got more than enough. So it's the splash damage from the grenade launcher which really helps here. Yeah, the spider when it comes in. So she'll drop to each form again. Spider, flying, normal. But do it in reverse order this time. I'm actually going to heal here because it's getting a bit close. And then just keep going. I'm nearly out. And then she'll grab you, have the shotgun or something, whatever, ready. You can carry on with the grenade launcher. I think you actually have infinite ammo now. You can't. So if you go to the grenade launcher or whatever, blow this yellow ball up as she grabs you. It's going to happen again. I wasn't quick enough. There we go. And then this final section, you can see I've not reloaded. You don't have to, you just keep attacking. And that'll be the end of it. And then she'll sort of cut, you'll see it happen, there it is, it'll cut to a cutscene. And now I'm going to skip all of that and move straight to the results screen and finish this playthrough off. So skipping forward, that's it. It'll get to this point, the father's story is now done. You go into the results screen, you should get Don't Trust That Snake Oil. That's for using 4 or fewer healing items, and Great Dad is for finishing on easy. And then you're just going to go to the main menu. So you'll see all the unlocks happen. So you got a new difficulty, that's the shadow difficulty. You got some bonuses, stuff we can buy in the bonus shop with the CP that it's explaining here. And you got extra movies, bonus stuff. So don't go buying any of it yet. I'll go through all that at the beginning of the next video. Extra stuff to buy there. And here's roughly what you had. So these are all the challenges I completed doing this one. If you don't have 180,000, don't worry about it. You should be close to that though. So here's kind of everything I did. as we went through. And make a save. So you'll get to this point, it'll say save. This is going to be your New Game Plus save. So make sure you save this one. Put it somewhere safe. So 20 or 1, something like that. So you don't go over the top of it, and remember it. Right, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.